Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to question this young lady. Sis, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? What are you saying? Welcome back to my channel. I am Serene, and today's video is Decision Day video for Married at First Sight, season 12, episode 17. I feel like this season was mad long, and for all of you that have been with me watching my reviews every week, we've made it to the end. Give yourself a round of applause. You've made it to the end, and now we can decide. Oh, they can decide, and we could critique. Really? Yeah. So today, the wine that we're having is red wine, because it is Friday. It is Friday afternoon. It's been a long week. So everybody, grab yourself a glass, and let's begin drinking. It smells amazing. Today, we are having Rioja. I can't read this. Finca Los Trinos. A Rioja. Where is it from? España. I should have known that. So it's from Spain. It's Spanish wine. So Rioja. Concesha 2019. Why can I not read? This is why I need to get some alcohol in me. My thoughts will begin to flow more fluidly. But yes, so we're gonna have a glass of wine or two, because I'm filming two videos in one sitting. So we're gonna have a drag today. So we're gonna talk about these couples and the culmination of their relationship, and basically discuss the decisions that they made. And to be fair, after watching it, I kind of have decided that my predictions were kind of correct to an extent. So let's go. We're gonna just talk about the couples in the order that they came on in the episode, just because there's no need. We're not really analyzing much more than what's happened. So we have Clara and we have Ryan. I remember Ryan walking in, I was like, was he this short all the time? That's all I was thinking. But you know, normally they go through like a little brief of the couple and how their experience have been with their partner. Do I know what he said? No, I do not. But I do remember Clara's dress, and I thought her dress looked really nice. Her heels were on point. Like, she looked really nice. Even though the dress was so simple, like, it really suited her as a person. I really liked it. So they come in, they greet, it's all cute and stuff, and they start to talk about, you know, how they feel. And Clara's just like, this is her best marriage, and blah 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 blah. Long story short is Clara obviously decides that she wants to remain married, which we saw that coming, because is what I'm gonna tell you my thoughts after. Then Ryan has his decision to make, and Ryan is just taking forever, and I'm just like, young man, out with the words, use the English language. And I know he's always like, yes, sure, but so it was taking forever, and I was just like, wait, is he about to say no? Because the way he said it, he was just like, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly. Then he's just like, and you know, everything about their scenes are always slow. So I was just like, is he not gonna stay with her? Because I am not ready to see anybody go through a mental breakdown on television. Because Clara will go into a mental breakdown. She would just start to shake, convulse. But he said, 150% sure that I would like to carry this marriage on with you. And they stayed together. But let me tell you something. Because, listen, different strokes for different folks. But let me tell you something. If I am bold enough to go online to get married to somebody and have people pick this person for me, like, that is how we meet each other. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how I need to have sex before we finalize this nonsense. Because, like, you ain't said you love me and you ain't touching me. Listen, pick a struggle, but you can't choose the two of them. And if I were her, I was going, because he was saying that, oh, not everyone understands Ryan's brain, and what works for Ryan doesn't work for Clara. Clara, he's trying to tell you, he ain't out with the emotion stuff. He wants to talk about football. He's not trying to tell you that he loves you. you just pray that I'm gonna give you some dick, because sis, let me just have a drink, because I wasn't staying with him. But you know, hats off to she married, I'm not. And hopefully they're still together. I actually haven't done any research to find out if they're still together or anything. I can't wait for the reunion part, because this is where you be getting the little gems, because I would like to know what's gone on. I want to know if he done a taste of the ever flowing what I want to say, probably don't I should say, but I just want to know if he's tasted and known that the Lord is good. You know what I mean? I'm sorry for that noise. So then we're gonna go and talk about Haley and Jake. And I think we already know what was gonna happen with them. At first I thought that they would have like maybe pull a switcheroo on us, but no, they decided not to be together. Jake, when Jake was asked, Jake was just like, well, we had 8 weeks to try and we ain't tried. It didn't work. So he was just like, abort mission, abort mission, abort mission. Listen, I was just like, Jacob, run. Don't let this John Crow gal hold you down. There's so many girls out here waiting for a Jacob. Jacob got a house. He's active with his hands. The only thing you have to change, and you know what I'm gonna mention, his diet. Fool him into eating vegetables. Listen, you would have it so good and so easy with Jacob, in my opinion. The man is settled, quiet. He's not in the mix-up, so you ain't gotta worry about him up and down and in that people business, everything with that, just straight. So Haley Haley is like, you know, she basically said like she didn't want to regret anything. She stayed, she probably would have regretted. I'm just like, Haley, ain't nobody care. You're not, we didn't sign in every episode to see you. You were not who we wanted to see. So thank you for showing up. Your presence will not be missed. Jacob made the right decision. Nobody's studying Haley. He would have been hurting in that relationship if he had stayed, and it would have then eventually still resulted in divorce. So it don't matter who. I probably should have ate before this glass. I take two gulp and I could feel it permeating throughout my body. I'm ready to dance. No, I'm not ready to dance. But yes, they made the right decision. I don't see the point of them staying together. That's cool. Now we go to Chris and Paige. Let me tell you something. Just reading their names just hurt my head. Chris comes in with some type. First of all, I never understood the style of men wearing pants that look like leggings, and then I can see your ankle bone, and then it looks like you don't have on any socks. You're in these like loafers looking things. Like, I hate the style. I cannot stand it. I know that this is the in thing and people dress like this to go to their wedding. I noticed that this is the in thing, but I hate the style. I hate the style. It makes you look like you're picking Wilkes, and if you're from the Virgin Islands, you know what picking Wilkes is. I hate to look at men and they look like they're picking Wilkes. So why do you have on ankle pants? I can't stand it. It really grinds my gears. I don't like it. And he comes in, his knees rubbing, from his knee go up to his thigh is rubbing. You just look fat. And I know I'm fat, but we're not talking about me. Just look fat. I didn't like it at all. And then Paige come in her little, they almost dressed alike, which was interesting. She came in like a jacket dress. Is that what they're called? A jacket dress. She looked really nice. Somebody laid her wig. I don't know if it's the same wig, but they finally put a side part in it that looked nice. She looked good. And then the bullshit began. She sat down and they said, okay, so what are some of the good points that happened in your marriage? And she started to talk about it. She found all kind of quality ain't nobody else see. And I don't understand how she find those qualities, but she find qualities that no one else saw. So she find these qualities and she said these qualities. they asked the same thing of Chris, and Chris started to talk about, oh, how she's the one thing he regret not taking care of. Okay, I'm remixing this shit, but you get a point. He regretted, and you know, he wished he had just catered and taken care of her. She's attractive. He don't know why he never saw it before. The shoulda, coulda, woulda, yeah. No one cares. No one cares now. Also, we thought that no one cares. Apparently, Paige does. So, before we get to that, he then discloses on national television in front of Paige and the judges. And I feel like Loki was trying to solicit some sympathy. But he said that his baby moms had a miscarriage. Now, you know, that's not anything to play with. I understand the emotions connected with stuff like that. But it wasn't obviously that sacred to you for you to come in front of the judge. Like, if you wanted to tell her, you would have told her. You would have told her without going in front of the cameras. Guys, I'm hungry. Should I order food? Anyways, okay. So, he tells her, and then he starts, and then he walks out, and she says, oh, I'm gonna go. And she out there in the gravel, and I say she had just fallen. She like go back inside, go sit down. Go sit down. Let him go and cry for a second. Maybe he needs to get his feelings out. It's all the badness coming out of him. Anyways, she went. He was just like, I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. And then they came back in. And she's just like, oh, I'm not too sure how I feel. So then Chris, with his big chest, talking about, oh, they're undecided about whether they want to be in a marriage together. Chris, when did you start making decisions for Paige? And Paige, when did you forget how this dude made you feel? And not made you feel in privacy, made you feel on national television. National television. Everybody know about you. We all know about you. Now would have been a time to even redeem your face, to take the egg off your face, to pick your self-esteem up and keep it moving. Which God die and lead that for you? Who lead that for you? Who lead that for you? Why are you acting like you have no sense, like, I'm over it. Like, I was just like, this chick got to be crazy. And you know you were eating up Dr. Viviana, because she was just like, wait, big man, you look like you're trying to play a game. You playing a game with she, you playing a game with we. Dude, this ain't no time for no games. What are you talking about? That's what Viviana said, but not really. She was just like, no, you're taking advantage of her, and now you're trying to take advantage of us. But I was like, okay. And Paige was so confused that she's like, then she gets up and she's like, I can't take it. Lord, I can't take it no more. Listen, Paige started to cry, and then she came back out. She made a decision not to stay married to Basura, because we won't forget that he is trash. But yeah, she decided to not stay married to Basura. And he was so offended, he flipped out on Dr. Viviana. It's almost as if he were going to get up. And I was like, if you feel froggy, jump, because who you getting angry with? Out here trying to argue with a woman. And then she's like, oh, Chris, girl, let the boy be collateral damage by himself. Go on out of the way. Just move. Love him. Just let him do him thing. You know what I mean? Just ease up. Let the man do what he wants to do. Innit? Okay. So that was their decision. I agree with the decision. She doesn't need to be with him. I don't know what she was contemplating upon flowers about, but they made that decision to not stay married. Cool. Then we go to Virginia and Erik, you know, tequila. What was I calling her before? Fireball. So Fireball and Erik is there. Erik came in looking so nervous. Virginia, what were you wearing? Sis, look like she borrowed her mother's dress, skirt, and come in. You know, like, what was she wearing? I've seen Virginia look 100 times better than this. Like, I don't know where she get this thrift store skirt from with this t-shirt from Walmart. Like, what were you wearing? I don't understand. You just came in there looking like a soccer mom. Like, babes, no, get it together. So anyways, they come. And what's happened? I don't remember. Oh, they're talking about whatever happened in their relationship, good, bad, the ugly. And Erik just looks really scared, and he's talking about the fact that he doesn't know if Virginia is, he doesn't know where her mind is, what her decision is going to be. And he just feels very nervous about his decision, but he definitely wants to remain in a relationship with her. And then she's just looking so unbothered and not present. And I'm just like, girl, you need to stop drinking. Like, she needs to start drinking. Like, her attention span is out the door. I'm like, girl, listen. So Erik didn't wait for them to ask Virginia if she wants to remain married to him. My guy goes down on one knee. This is how we do it. Down on one knee, go down on one knee, eh, go down on one knee, go down on one knee. So yes, he goes down on one knee and he proposes. He's like, Virginia, would you continue to be married to me, or something like that? And she was like, yes, so witty, yes, so witty. And they remain married. Do I think this relationship is gonna work? No, I do not. My stance remains. I think she's gonna eventually leave him, but you know, if they stay together, ever more happiness for their union. Perfecto. Then we go to my Dominicano. And Briana comes in. I don't know why she had on that lip color with that dress, but okay, cool. She was wearing that lip color, fair enough. I don't remember what Vincent was wearing. It didn't matter. I just saw his bald-headed ass, and I remembered him cutting Brianna's hair. So anyways, they talk, and Brianna is talking about, you know, their communication style, blah, 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 blah. You know, the whole thing we've been discussing all this time. Vincent is childish. He's very insecure. Brianna is bossy and assertive, and he doesn't like it, and he does express that there. He says that, you know, sometimes she can be bossy, or it could be rude. And I was just like, Brianna, are you listening to this guy describe you? She decides that she's gonna stay married to him, and I'm like, that is your prerogative. So she decides to stay married to him, and then he was just like, you know what, I forgot something. He bend down under the chair. Baby girl, bend down, baby girl. First of all, I don't really know why I'm singing. Like, I've been singing all week. Everything that came to me, every time something happened, I'll just be singing. But that's because I'm stressed out at work, if I'm being honest. And that's my only way to cope with the stress. Do you know what I mean? So forgive me if this video seems like I'm all over the place, because I keep singing to everything. But he bent down under the chair and he pulls out a cheesecake and asks her to marry him. And you know what? I was just like smiling again, because I'm like, that's cute. You know, she likes cheesecake, and you get her the cheesecake and she is in tears, and she was just like, the cheesecake actually matters more than the ring. And I was just like, that's cute. I like diamonds, so I want my ring. I want my ring. But you know, she really liked it. She really appreciated it, because the cheesecake said, will you marry me? But you know what's funny is the fact that a lot of people on YouTube have been saying that Vincent is unemployed and he has no job. And if that is true, unemployed men need to be the most romantic men. Because if you're an unemployed man, you're useless. I mean, no one would tell you, but I'm telling you now, you are useless. You have no use to a woman. So if he's unemployed, let him be romantic and be thinking about such grand gestures. And yes, that brings us basically to the end of the video. Do I believe that she should have stayed with Vincent? I don't know, because I'm still wary about him sleeping on a pillow that has a scissors underneath it. Like, I don't know if he can snap in the middle of the night, do one pound on her. I don't know what's going on. But you know what, maybe as long as they could get past the communication issues that they have, then I think their union will be fine. I think it'll be very fine. And then they meet up all together as a group to discuss, and Paige is talking about how, oh, Chris apologized and da-da-da, and everybody's face is just like, girl, you gotta be an idiot. Because she was just like, she was 60% unsure. No, she was 60% still wanting to have the marriage. So Virginia was just like, what 60%? What caused the 60%? And I'm just like, this is why I like Virginia. Even though she needs to learn to mind her business, Virginia be asking the questions everybody else has. Because, excuse me, are we the only one that have seen what this dude has done to you? Paige, Paige. If I wasn't participating in this season was a person, it would be Paige. Because I don't know what she experienced that we have not seen to make her think that 60% of her wanted to remain married. So you're telling me all what he did for 90% of the time only affected 40% of your body and your personality, or your feelings and your mental health. Girl, if you don't get it together and stop embarrassing us black women on the internet, stop it. Stop it. But yes, then he shows up, he apologizes to Erik, and I was like, that's some growth. But then we see previews of the reunion, and he's still getting on like an idiot. I don't understand how Paige don't recognize that every time they're on camera, she's always chasing behind him. And it's indicative of their relationship. He does not like you. He's forever running. So he's running. I don't understand how she don't get it. He's running away from you. Running away from you. He's a runner. He's a track star. He can run away when it gets hard. Like, girl, get it together. Like, I don't even understand what I was watching. Anyways, this is the end of my commentary review of episode 17. Paige, get it together. Some of these women, I wouldn't like to stay with these men, but you know, it's not me, it's them. And they experience whatever they experience and they're happy with it. So cheers to the couples, and thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Deuces.